Hi, 6th and 7th grade. So for your project at home today, we are going to be drawing with pencil or pen, you can really pick. And we're going to be drawing something in your house using only one line. So that means you're going to take your utensil and you're going to start drawing your object, and you're not going to pick it up until you're completely done. So you don't want to let your pen or pencil leave the paper until you're completely done. So that may mean there are some weird looking spots. So like if you're drawing a smiley face, you can't let those sections be separate. You'd have to have every single one of them connect, which might look kind of funny. But it's practice, and that's the point of the exercise. It's fun. So I'm going to do a few examples for you just so you know what I mean when I say only one line, because most of you probably haven't done this before, which is normal. I don't think I've done this actually in an art class. It's fun though. I like doing it. It's like a challenge, a drawing challenge. So for my first object, I just have this roll of toilet paper, just because it's a simple shape, and I think it'll be a good example. So I have it here so I can look at it. You want your object directly in front of you so you can look at it while you're drawing. Don't try and draw from memory, it'll just confuse you, and it's hard to remember something sometimes. So I'm going to start at the top because that's where I would usually start. I'm sorry, you can't even see that. That's the top of my circle, or my toilet paper, so that's the hole. And then I'm going to spiral out a little bit to give it some depth, like thickness, because the toilet paper does spiral around the roll like this, so it kind of works. And then I'm going to backtrack a little bit. You can do that. You can backtrack on a line like I just did right here. And I'm going to go straight down, come across for the bottom. Remember, it's a cylinder, so it's angled it's curved at the bottom as well. And then I'm going to go straight back up. And then I'm going to, again, trace along the line that I've already drawn and give it that really crinkly looking edge. That's my roll of toilet paper. Let's see. I'll turn it around for you. Like that. So I did lift my pen a couple times, but that was just to show you what I meant, like so you could see beyond my hand. I'm also going to draw this little elephant. So I'm going to put it right here so I can see it. And I think I'm going to start at the head, move into the body, so I'm doing a lot of backtracking on my lines, which is fine. And I'm going to draw really lightly and come out here for the eye. It kind of looks like she's wearing glasses, oh well. And you can see that second ear back there, so I'm going to add a little bump. And then I'm going to come back down to add the tail. Let's see, did I miss anything? You can kind of see that front leg, so I'm going to trace along my line all the way up to the front and get that front leg in there. And I should probably add the back leg in there too, just a little bit. Let's see, anything else? I could add some detail to the ear. And that's it. So you can definitely see where I retraced over my lines multiple times, but I think that kind of adds to the character of the drawing. It's part of the art of it. I like it that way. So I'm going to do one more for you. I'm just going to do this little tiny pumpkin eraser. So I'm definitely going to blow up the image. I'm not going to draw it this little teeny thing. So that's okay to do. Like, obviously this is smaller than the elephant. Yeah, you're just going to change it to fit what you're drawing, or fit your piece of paper. So I got the outside, and then I'm going to add the stem, and then I'm going to go around and I'm going to start drawing in all those bumpy lines that are on the pumpkin. And then I'm going to use those to draw in the rest of the face. So obviously the facial features are connected by a line, and you can tell, but that's okay. So those are 3 examples of objects that I decided to use. When picking your object, try not to pick something that's like way too detailed and difficult for you. Like, I wouldn't try and draw this Frankenstein figure because he's got so much detail in his face, or like a photograph of someone that might be kind of difficult. But try and look at objects that have a nice organic looking shape to them. Like this pen, you could do that, but it might be kind of boring. Try and find something that's a little bit more interesting to draw. I mean, you could definitely do this, like the toilet paper. It's kind of like the same thing. It's a good practice thing, I think. So maybe start simple like that, and then work your way up to something that's got a little bit more shape to it. And it definitely takes practice, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't work the first time. I recommend maybe do a few drawings, just so you know what's going on. It takes practice. Don't stress about it. It's just a fun exercise, so have fun with it.